Hello guys, and welcome back to JPK Productions, and this is my video on custom Commander Bly, and yeah, so I used a 5 POA guy, and I made him into a custom. So before I get into him, let me tell you the origin story of him. Okay, so by the way, I'll get to why that's like pink later. You can probably figure it out though. Okay, so basically Commander Bly, this guy originally he looked like. You know what he looked like if you've seen this guy. Basically, if you don't know what he looks like, here it is. I can't edit so there's nothing there. But yeah, so basically this brow, which I probably should not have put it there, wasn't there. There was nothing on the mouth, no battle marks anywhere, no paint. No no paint in between here, in between there. I kind of messed up there. Or on the back anywhere. Not up there either. Basically, he was pretty much all white except for the hands and right here with the visor. That's it though. And I guess this. But okay. But yeah, so this guy, he was pretty lame when I first got him. But the thing is, I got him for free. So like I go up and I was just like looking around. It was an archive scout trooper. But I knew he was still on store shelves, so it's like I need to buy it right there immediately. But I saw this guy there, and originally I was like, oh my god, is it like one of those regular, like really cool Commander Blys? But no, it's just this one. I was like, oh yeah, isn't this one of the worst clones ever made? And I just kind of said that in my head, and I didn't like say that to the guy. But I go, how much is it? Because I mean, like. It seemed like one of those guys that, you know, like has a ton of random stuff, and then you randomly see like Star Wars and you're like, oh my god, he has Star Wars. But yeah, he had a bunch of other random like Jedi or whatever, but I just saw this guy and I was like, how much is he? And then he goes, take him. Like that's literally what he said. He just goes, take it. And I go, wait, but how much is it? And he goes, take it. And I go, like, wait, is it free? And he goes, yes. And I just go, okay. And I didn't want to say anything else because I didn't want him to get any ideas. So, I just kind of took it and I said thank you and I just left. Remember to say thank you, kids. That's how you join the U.S. Army. I don't know, what did I just do? Anyways, he's like, see, because he's just like, join the Republic Army, except you have to be a clone to join, so ha. Anyways, yeah, so I basically just customized this guy a lot. By the way, he's my first customized clone ever. I basically used one of those thin Sharpie. Actually, I have it over here. Give me one sec, guys. I used one of these. They're like the thinner Sharpies that like you open it up and then see how it's like super tiny and it's not like the big thick ones. Yeah, well, I used that Sharpie and I could just like go in between the tiny little cracks and stuff. I thought I was going to use a big one, but then this is my first custom, so I learned you need a tiny one for it to work. Basically, the big fat ones, like, they do not work. So, yeah, I guess we can get into the details I put on him. Why he doesn't have the visor thingy, or the macro binoculars, I guess they just weren't there. The guy just didn't have them on him, so that's sad. He also didn't have any, pistols, so that's depressing. But, yeah, so here he is. This is the very first place I started working, because I thought if anybody notices anything, they're not going to really look at the leg. So I kind of just started down there. And as you can see, I immediately messed up because I just went, and then I messed up. And then after a while, I kind of figured out like that you have to take a lot more time with it. This, by the way, it looks like there's white, but that's just light reflection. Yeah, it's just light. Okay, and then I thought I did pretty good on that one. I did kind of like ruin the comma inside, but I mean, it was kind of already ruined. It literally looks like it literally looks like weird clay just like stuck to the bottom of his legs, so that's kind of weird. But no, I mean, seriously, the yellow is just like going on him, which that was not me. But yeah, so I started realizing that. And then I went up, where did I go after that? I think I went to the back because, again, I knew nobody's going to do that. This I added later towards the end, so, like, you know. But I think I went here, I think it was. And then I just started doing it, and I tried to be very careful. And these actually look kind of purple. On camera, this looks so much more like purple, but it's really black in real life. Yeah, so there's that. And then a little bit of scratch marks on them. These are all intentional, though. These ones are fine, but these, I don't know. Maybe I just need to add a little bit more black. It might be from like rubbing it and makes it like turn pink, which is kind of ugly, but it's fine. You don't really notice it unless you're watching this on camera. So yeah, I did that. Nothing really I needed to do on the body, and the reason I didn't add the darker this kind of color onto the darker yellow onto the Commander Bly, because it would have went like here, like a stripe here on each leg, like here, and like a stripe up here. But I didn't have the color. Like, I looked all around to see if I had like any Sharpies or markers or anything, and I couldn't find anything. So that was kind of sad, especially because it's just like it was right there, and there are all these Lego things that I have that are the exact color I need, and I was just looking at them like I wish I had that. But yeah, it didn't really work. So I couldn't find anything. I would have painted these like on the side and this, but it turned not painted, Sharpied. But I'm just gonna say painted. If I say painted, please don't get mad at me. But I did that because I guess they're actually white, but they have some like gray on them, I think. I don't know, they're actually pretty white, so I didn't really need to paint them. It looks kind of unfinished to me, though. But, yeah, down here, I probably should have added some paint there, but it's fine. I think it's fine. And this is my first ever Sharpie clone, so if it looks bad, or just Sharpie thing in general. So if it looks bad, I'm really sorry. Sorry about my fingernails, so that's weird. And it was, yeah, so he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. So leave a like if you think he's good, and please don't dislike, because, like, please just don't, because but can you like give comments though, like tell me what's bad about him, because I know there's definitely parts about him that are bad. So I did this, and then I started working around the arm, and I think I actually eventually started to figure it out. And oh yeah, there's kind of mess ups like up close, but you don't really notice them from far away. And I did this a lot, like around the sides, and I think this arm is where I did pretty good. And yeah, I think I did pretty good on this side. So I even did in there. And yeah, this is kind of my first like customized thing, because everything I've ever done, I've used washable markers to do, so that like I can erase it when I don't need it anymore. But like then with this, what the heck? It was, but then with this, I just like didn't, and I just do Sharpie, because I knew, come on, this thing is like garbage without paint, so it's like it's okay if I do that. And maybe I'll find another Commander Bly with better articulation in the future. But also feet I didn't need to do. But then this is where I kind of messed up. I mean, it shouldn't really be black here. Like that visor thing, I did so bad. Like I thought I was doing pretty good with the body, and I think I did. Like, tell me guys, do you think the battle damage looks good? Or I didn't do that yet, but do you think in between the armor looks pretty good? Right here, I did kind of mess up a lot. That wasn't the best. But up here, I did the visor thing, because I did the back to see how I could do, and see how I did pretty good on the back. I think it was just because I knew there was no, like, stress, because if I did this and I messed up, it was kind of permanent. But the only way I could do it is if I rubbed it off, and that still leaves that weird purple on him, so then it just kind of looks weird. Up close, oh my god, it's kind of weird. They didn't really do the paint good either, so Anyways, yeah, I should probably erase that, but that would make it more purple. I don't really want to do that. I even did there. Was that me, or was that Hasbro? I think I put that there, but I think they put the black there. I'm not sure. But, actually, I even put black under the neck. I went above and beyond with this, guys. But, yeah, so, for free, this guy, he was awesome. I really like him. And, for my first ever custom, I think he's pretty good. I mean, tell me what you think in the comments. I would have added the extra stuff, but I really just didn't. And, yeah, Commander Bly. It's pretty cool. So please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, because if you subscribe, I get more views, and I'm kind of desperate right now. But yeah, subscribers are my favorite thing ever, and I want to see if we can hit like 20, maybe before the end of the year. But we know that's not gonna happen. So yeah, goodbye. If you're subscribed, thank you. Subscribe to, I'll put this in the description, but subscribe to LWSA Productions, subscribe to Stop Motion Stories, subscribe to History Buff if you still subscribe, I don't know. And there's this guy, Miracle Joey, who subscribed, but I think he unsubscribed, so I dislike him, but if he did subscribe, then like him. Anyways, yeah, so thanks for watching, and if I didn't say your name and you're subscribed, tell me in the next video, and goodbye.